Diane, hello. Is now a good time for you? I have something to report.
Hello, Rosa. What's going on? What's the news?
Actually, I'm pregnant.
Oh, really?
Yes, I'm currently 18 weeks along.
When we last spoke, you didn't mention anything about that.
Well, Andy and I discussed it, and we thought it would be better to wait until I was in the stable period before sharing the news.
I see. All right. So that's all you had to say?
Yes, that's it.
Okay then, I've got something to do, so I'll have to go now.
Oh, actually,
What? If there's more, please make it quick.
well, I apologize for taking up your time.
No, it's fine. You don't need to apologize. If you need to say something else, feel free.
Thank you. It's just, I'm a little nervous about how things will go from now on. Andy and I are really excited, but there's still so much to think about. It's a big change.
I understand. It's a huge step. Just make sure you take care of yourself and don't hesitate to reach out if you need anything.
I will, thank you. I'm just a little overwhelmed, but I think I'll be okay.
Just remember to enjoy the moments of happiness, too.
Thank you, Diane. I really appreciate your support.
Of course, take care of yourself and let me know if you need anything else.
I will. Thanks again. Andy, I told your mom about the pregnancy.
Oh, really? What did she say?
Well, that's the thing.
What do you mean? What happened?
How should I say it? It was more like her reaction was a bit flat, you know? The message didn't seem to convey much excitement or joy. It didn't really seem like she was happy about it.
Really?
Well, as you know, your mom has always been a bit distant with me, so I kind of expected that. But even accounting for that, her response didn't seem particularly joyful. There wasn't a single word that really conveyed excitement or happiness. Maybe I'm just overthinking it.
I see. You know, for Dad and Mom, this is their first grandchild, and they seem to be looking forward to the birth of the baby, so I thought they'd be over the moon about it. I really thought they'd be thrilled. If I'd known it would turn out like this, I should have told them myself. I'm sorry, I should have handled it better.
Hey, it's not your fault. Don't apologize. We've only talked through a message so far, and maybe it's just my perception of it. It could be nothing.
Still, I'll reach out to Mom myself to check in. You just focus on taking care of yourself and the baby.
Thanks, Andy. I really appreciate that.
No problem. You're the one carrying the baby, so your health is the most important thing right now. I'll handle this side of things. Just take care of yourself and the little one.
I will. Thank you.
Mom, it's Andy.
Oh, what's going on?
Didn't you get a message from Rosa a little while ago?
Oh, the pregnancy announcement?
Yeah, about that. I'm just gonna get straight to the point.
What is it?
Are you by any chance upset that the news was a little late?
Huh?
I mean, how should I say this? I saw that chat history between you and Rosa, and honestly, I got the feeling you weren't too thrilled about the whole thing.
Oh, well, yeah. It's true that pregnancy is usually a joyous occasion, but this time it's a bit complicated.
What do you mean by complicated?
Well, you see, Erica still isn't pregnant.
Erica? Why are you bringing her up now?
Your dad and I talked about it, and we agreed that this time we'd let Erica go first. We need to ask Rosa to give up on this for now.
What? Let Erica go first? Give up? What are you saying?
What I mean is, the first grandchild should really be Erica's child, don't you think?
Huh? What?
It's like a matter of seniority in the family, you know. It just feels off, to be honest, if the younger brother's child is born before the older sister's child. It just doesn't sit right, don't you agree?
No, that's not how it works. Erica has her own plans with her husband, and besides, this is a precious life we're talking about. You're telling me to just let it go? Do you even understand what that means?
Rosa's still young, she'll be fine. Once Erica gets pregnant, then you two can try for your second child. But until then, you understand, right?
What are you even saying? This is about my child. It's my child, the child of my wife and me. Why are you making this all about Erica?
Look, it's just that I'm sure you get it, right? The first grandchild for your dad and me should really come from our daughter, not from a daughter-in-law. When a child is born from a daughter, there's just a different kind of bond, a closeness we feel. And if that's the first grandchild, the joy is so much greater.
What kind of reasoning is that? Are you serious right now?
Oh, please try to understand where we're coming from.
How can I understand that? It's impossible!
We're not saying you shouldn't have children. We're just saying this time the timing isn't right. You need to be considerate of that.
Don't make it sound so simple. It's my child we're talking about here. My son or daughter, the one carrying my blood. What does Erica have to do with any of this?
Andy, you have to understand. Your dad and I are just looking forward to the child that Erica will have. We've been waiting for this moment, so please, can you just be reasonable this time?
Are you trying to erase the fact that this is Rosa's and my baby? Are you seriously saying that to me? I'm done with you both if that's the case. Rosa and I are having this child no matter what.
Wait, Andy, don't say that.
What kind of parents would try to discard their grandchild just because of their own selfish reasons? I don't want parents like that.
Hold on, Andy, please, just listen to me for a second.
No, I'm done listening. I've made up my mind. No one is going to stop us from having this child. Not you, not anyone.
Andy, please think about this. Your dad and I have always thought about the family, about what's best for everyone. But you're being so stubborn right now. Can't you see that we're just asking for a little patience?
Patience? What's there to wait for? I'm already waiting to become a father, and I'm telling you right now, no one is going to take that away from me. You can talk all you want about timing, but this is a life we're talking about. My child's life.
I'm not saying you shouldn't have this child, Andy. We just wanted things to go a little differently. We wanted the first grandchild to be Erica's, that's all.
You keep saying that, but it doesn't change anything. I'm not asking for your permission, and I'm not going to let you dictate this.
But Andy, think of your dad. This is a huge decision, and it's not just about you and Rosa. It's about the whole family.
This isn't about the whole family. It's about me and Rosa. It's about our future and our child, and you're asking me to put that aside just for some idea of tradition? I won't do it. Not now, not ever!
I never thought you'd react like this. We just wanted to share in the joy of the first grandchild together and not have it be a source of conflict.
You know what? I don't need that kind of joy if it comes with this much baggage. I don't need your approval. Rosa and I are going to have this child, and nothing will change that.
Andy, please, think carefully about this.
No, it's too late for thinking. I'm making this decision for my family, for the future. And if that means cutting ties with you, then that's what I'll do.
Don't say things like that. Oh, please, just wait a minute. Andy, it's your mom. The other day I went to visit the apartment where you and Rosa used to live. I asked the neighbors and they told me you moved out 2 or 3 years ago. So where are you living now? Oh, there's something important I need to talk to you about. Please respond.
What now?
Andy?
Yeah, it's me, but what's the point now?
Well, I got a new phone and I wanted to reach out to you.
Huh? You're calling me for that?
Yes, because there's something important I need to discuss with you. Please, just listen.
What is it?
Actually, Erica found out 2 years ago that she had a condition that made it impossible for her to have children. I didn't know until recently. When I asked about when we'd get our grandchild, she finally told me.
So, what now?
So, Andy, I'm asking you. The grandchild you're having, could you please give them to Erica to adopt?
What?
Don't you feel bad for Erica? She's always loved kids and she dreamed of having a big family when she got married. But in the end, she hasn't been able to have a single child.
I know about Erica's condition. You think I didn't know?
Oh, you knew, huh?
Yeah, I've known. After I cut ties with you, I still kept in touch with Erica.
So then you understand her pain, don't you? That child you're having, it'll be the first grandchild, right? You know, the first grandchild you wanted. Why not let it be adopted by Erica? I'm sure she'd be so happy.
Hold on. Are you seriously misunderstanding everything here?
What do you mean?
I didn't get angry because you didn't treat my child as the first grandchild, okay? That's not the problem.
Huh? Then what is?
Of course I feel hurt that you don't see my child as your first grandchild, but more than that, it's the fact that you treated the life I was about to bring into this world like it didn't even matter. You just brushed it off like it was no big deal. And knowing that my own parents were the ones to do that, it makes me want to lose my mind. Back then, if I had seen you face to face, I don't even know what I might have done. That's why I cut ties with you. To be honest, I still feel that anger, and it hasn't gone away.
Oh, Andy, don't be so dramatic about it.
Don't tell me not to be dramatic. You're not understanding what I'm saying. You don't care about how I feel or what Rosa and I are going through. You don't even respect my child. And now you're asking me to just hand it over to Erica like they're nothing?
Oh, but you must understand Erica's pain. She's always dreamed of having children. You can't even imagine how devastating this has been for her.
I know exactly what Erica's feeling. I've seen it firsthand. But you've completely ignored her current feelings. She's come to terms with things. She's accepted her situation. She's at peace with it, and so is her husband. They've already talked it over, and they know they can't have kids of their own. That's their reality now.
Well, Andy, you're wrong there. Erica's feelings are much more complicated than you realize. She's still struggling, and I just want to help her. If you could just understand her position.
You're missing the point entirely. I'm not just talking about Erica. I'm talking about my own family, my own blood. Do you even hear what I'm saying? I won't just give my child away. Not to anyone, especially not to fix your family's mess.
What are you saying, Andy? We just want to help Erica. She's suffering, and I know she's strong, but we don't want her to feel like she's alone in this.
You've already made her feel alone. You've completely shut her out. She was my sister, and you made her feel like she didn't even matter. Do you really think that everything will magically get better if I just hand over my baby to her? That somehow makes everything okay?
Andy, please, don't be so stubborn. Oh, this could be a way to make things right. Think of it as a way for everyone to heal.
Heal? By sacrificing my child to fix your mistakes? That's your idea of healing? You want me to just erase my child's existence to make you feel better about Erica's pain? You think that's going to fix everything?
It's not like that, Andy. I just thought you'd understand how important this is to Erica. You know she still dreams of having children. I want her to feel that joy, that fulfillment, that's all.
No, you don't get it. Erica is not the only one who matters here. What about me and Rosa? What about our family? Are you really going to ask us to give that up for Erica's sake?
It's not about giving up anything. It's about doing what's best for Erica. She has suffered so much.
I don't care about your idea of what's best for her. I care about what's best for my child. And what's best for my child is for them to be raised by their own parents, by Rosa and me. That's the only family that matters.
You're being unreasonable, Andy. Just think about it for a moment.
No, I don't need to think about it. I've already made my decision. You're not going to change my mind.
Please, Andy, just talk to Erica. She's been wanting to hear from you.
Don't tell me to talk to Erica. I've already been talking with her because she's here with me right now.
She's what? So that means she knows where you are living right now?
That's right. And right now she wants to have a word with you.
Erica does? Mom? Erica! If you knew about Andy's new address, you should have told me.
That's not what we're talking about right now. I've been wondering why Andy hasn't come back to the family home, and I started to think it might have something to do with Rosa and you not getting along. In some ways, I was right, but now I finally understand why Andy didn't want to talk about it when I asked.
You'd understand, right? After all, it makes sense that the first grandchild should come from the eldest child. Having a grandchild from your own daughter is just so much more meaningful. But Andy, well, he's a man, so he just doesn't get it.
Don't assume anything. You can't seriously be telling me you were upset because Rosa got pregnant first. And to make matters worse, you're saying something as horrible as give up on a life as precious as this? Not only that, now you're suggesting giving the child up for adoption, tearing apart a parent and child for the sake of your own beliefs about what's right.
Well, I only suggested that because I was thinking about you.
What? What do you mean, thinking about me? Don't act like you're doing this for me. You've completely ignored what's right for my family and for my child.
No, I just thought, since you haven't been able to have children and Andy and Rosa are having one, maybe this could be a way to help. You know, you could have the joy of raising a child. That's all I wanted, to help you.
Stop. It's none of your business. I'm not a child, and neither is Andy. I know my own life. You're trying to use us to make yourself feel better, but it's wrong. What you're asking us to do is unforgivable.
Well, I know there's someone close to my husband's relatives who's in a situation where they can't raise their child, so we've been working on adopting them. It's a bit of a different situation, but I think you'll understand.
So what? Are you saying you'd be okay adopting Andy's child too, just like that? Well, if there's a reason Andy can't raise the child, I'd consider it. But honestly, both Andy and Rosa have become wonderful parents. Their child loves them so much, and I just don't see why they would have to be separated. And yet, you're still so willing to tear apart our family. You're completely ignoring the bond we have with our child. You can't just give away a child for your own peace of mind.
You're not seeing the bigger picture. It's about bloodlines. If we're being honest, the child isn't really related to us. How can we call them our grandchild?
What did you just say?
Well, it's the truth. They're not really related to us by blood, so how could we consider them family in the way we should?
Are you really my parents? Are you really the people who raised me?
What's wrong with that? This is how things should be. We can't just throw away traditions.
You used to be different. You were never like this before. You didn't think this way, so why are you suddenly talking about tearing families apart over something as shallow as bloodlines?
Erica, listen, I've been thinking. Maybe this is the only way to make everything work. I'm not trying to hurt you. I just want what's best for everyone.
No, I'm not buying into this. Andy feels the same way, and I'm with him. I've made up my mind. I am cutting ties with you.
What? What are you talking about?
You're not going to change my mind. I am not going to let you tear apart my family any longer. The four of us, Andy, Rosa, the child, and I, we've decided to all cut ties with you. We're changing our phone numbers, and you won't get them.
Erica, please don't do this. I just want what's best for everyone. Why can't you see that?
Because what's best for everyone isn't what you think it is. You've lost sight of what really matters, and I won't stand for it anymore.
Well then, I guess we'll have to do this the hard way. You don't want to listen to reason, but I'm not going to give up. And I'll just suggest you move in with us, you, Andy, Rosa, and the child. That way we can all live under one roof and you won't have to worry about anything.
What? You think that will solve everything? That suddenly we can just fix all of this by living together? No, this isn't a fairy tale, Mom. You can't force things like this.
I'm doing this because I want you to be happy. I want you to experience the joy of being a mother, and I am willing to do whatever it takes.
This isn't about me. This is about you trying to control everything. I'm done.
Erica, please, just talk to me. I don't want to lose you.
Then stop trying to control my life. Stop trying to tear my family apart. Goodbye. After that message, Andy, Erica, my brother-in-law, and we all just cried. There was nothing else we could do but let the tears flow. The weight of everything, the shock, the disbelief, it all came crashing down at once. The message itself had left us reeling, and now the reality of what had been set into motion sank in. Since that time, Andy has taken my last name. He made the decision to officially adopt it, and we've been discussing the possibility of him eventually formalizing the adoption with my parents as well. We've been moving forward together, and while it was initially just a decision made out of necessity, it became a part of our commitment to one another. The name change felt like more than just paperwork. It felt like a new chapter in our life, one where we're redefining our relationship with each other and our families. It's a small but significant gesture that makes us feel closer, more bound to each other than we ever have been before. As for Erica, after discussing it with her husband, they decided that they needed to act quickly. With her address already compromised, they packed up their things and hurriedly moved out of their current home. It wasn't easy, and the stress of it all weighed heavily on them, but it was clear that there was no choice. They couldn't afford to stay in the house knowing it had already been targeted, that the safety of their family was at risk. They found a new place, far from the prying eyes of the people who had been making their lives a living nightmare. It wasn't a perfect solution, but it was a necessary one. The sense of relief that came with leaving was bittersweet. They were escaping one danger, but at the cost of leaving behind everything they had worked for, the home they had built together. And sure enough, as expected, 2 weeks after that terrible message, it all came to a head. Erica's former home was targeted by my in-laws. They barged in, hoping to find her, hoping to confront her. But when they realized she wasn't there, their frustration only grew. With no hesitation, they turned their attention to the next places they thought they might find her, the homes of my brother-in-law and my own family. They showed up unannounced, demanding to know where Erica had gone and why she was hiding. It was as if they had believed that they had the right to track her down, to control her every move. However, both my brother-in-law's family and my own knew the truth. We had all been fully aware of the situation by that point, and while we had tried to remain calm and reasonable, the actions of my in-laws had pushed us to the edge. When they arrived at our homes demanding answers, the reception they received was far from welcoming. We stood our ground, refusing to let them intimidate us, refusing to let them manipulate us into revealing anything. My family and my brother-in-law's family were steadfast, standing together, united in the decision to protect Erica, to shield her from whatever plans they thought they could carry out. I will never forget the look on my in-laws' faces when they realized that we weren't going to budge. It was as though a switch had been flipped and all the anger and frustration they had been bottling up finally exploded. But instead of finding the answers they were looking for, they only found more resistance. My brother-in-law's family and my own were like walls, blocking them from getting any further. We turned them away no matter how much they begged or demanded. The look of shock on their faces was something I will never forget. It was as if they couldn't believe they had been denied, that the control they thought they had over us was slipping through their fingers. But we were done playing their games. We weren't going to let them dictate our lives anymore. It wasn't long before word spread. The details of what had happened, the truth about what they had tried to do, began circulating. It wasn't just a matter of our families knowing the full story. Soon, people in the community started to learn what had really been going on. It didn't take long for the whispers to start. People began to notice the sudden isolation of my in-laws, the way they kept to themselves, avoiding contact with everyone. It was obvious that something had shifted. The comfortable, confident image they had projected for years had been shattered, and now they were left with nothing but the judgment of their neighbors and the quiet whispers behind their backs. From what I've heard, my in-laws are now living a much smaller life. They've retreated into the shadows, trying to avoid any further attention. The weight of the situation has settled on them heavily, and while they may have thought they could get away with their actions, the reality has been far different. They're not the same people they once were, and the people around them are no longer as willing to turn a blind eye. It's almost as if the universe itself is holding them accountable in ways they never imagined. They're no longer seen in the same way by those around them. Their once powerful presence has been reduced to something almost unrecognizable. The people who once admired them now look at them with suspicion, with disdain, and they can't hide from it. It's as though the truth of what they've done is inescapable, and no matter how hard they try to ignore it, they can't avoid the consequences of their actions. They've become isolated, their world shrinking around them as the people they once knew begin to keep their distance. Thank you for watching and listening. We hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe. Also, feel free to leave a comment about what you thought of the story. We look forward to seeing you at the next story.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. See you next time.